I think when you're trying to lose weight, one of the best things you can do is learn how to cook. And when you're learning how to cook, one of the best lessons you can have is knowing that there's no rules. Cooking can be whatever the fuck you want it to be. This morning, I sought out to make a breakfast, and the only thing I had in mind was that I had a bunch of bags of frozen sweet potatoes, because frozen vegetables are just as good as non-frozen vegetables. You just got to deal with, cooking them. So this was something I kind of did along the way. I started with sweet potatoes on the pan, which in retrospect, I probably should have air fried these, but whatever. Went with just a regular The Blend seasoning. I think at some point I added a little bit of cinnamon, just to try to get a sweetness out of it. As it was cooking, for whatever reason, it occurred to me that I had this sweet chili sauce, and I decided to just measure out 2 servings of it and add it. Again, I had no sense of direction. I was just kind of going with it. The only thing I knew was sweet salty. That's it. Naturally, I wanted to add some protein to this meal, and the only protein I had prepared were these Tyson chicken bites. And in my head, I was like, well, this could probably just turn into like a bowl. And as you can imagine, despite how crazily horrendous this idea was, I committed. I went with it, added them together, and got this bowl of some sort. Now, the entire thing didn't really take me that long because, well, the protein was pre-cooked and the sweet potatoes probably would have been faster in the air fryer, but I stovetopped them. I think it took me like 15-20 minutes. The meal itself was decent. Maybe not something I would recommend to people, but I genuinely didn't have a bad time eating it. It just was something I threw together that wasn't terrible. Now, the macros weren't incredible. We're looking at around 690 calories with 36 grams of protein and about 91 grams of carbs. Now, before you jump down my neck about the protein, yeah, obviously, if you're trying to lose weight, you want most of your meals to be protein. This was supposed to be, and it is, a pre-workout meal. So I was trying to focus on carbs, but more importantly, I was focused on it just being filling. And it was. I'm full. I'm actually filming this an hour after I already finished eating it. And I did eat the whole thing because it really wasn't that bad. This isn't to teach you like some cool meal that I invented. I didn't. It was sweet potato sauce and pre-cooked chicken. But it was to explain that you can have fun with your cooking, still be within your caloric goal, and it was exciting. I didn't go out and buy anything. I used things that were already in my pantry and fridge. Losing weight as a process, though in the long run is great and you feel good as you do it, along the way it sucks. So you need to do things to make it more fun. And that's how I make it more fun. Just being experimental with my cooking and just be reasonable. And yeah, definitely air fry the potatoes. Definitely air fry the potatoes. That is all. Stay mindful.